Hello and welcome to the first video version of Sound Intervention, usually mentioned by Jack Cherry. We are going in with System of the Down, Mesmerise, chosen by an email by Sid Butt. I don't know if you've heard of him.
He's a weird kid who follows us around now and again.
Yeah, so what do you think of the album, boys?
Can I go first?
Yeah, go first.
Yeah.
Alright, so a couple of I really like System of a Down.
Okay.
I feel personally that, like, for me, they're up there with one of my favourites. I just didn't like. There's something about this album that just niffs me.
Niffs you?
Yeah,
I've never
just
heard of Niffs before.
niffs. It's like Miffs but with an N.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's hard to pinpoint precisely. A lot of the sounds on this album, I feel, are sounds that are taken from other songs that they've done.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels like a lot of not reused stuff exactly. There are some high points in this album. There are some low points.
So you're saying this is a classic System of the Down?
No, this is not what I'd go to. If I was going to suggest an album of System of a Down to somebody, it wouldn't be this one.
Where does this come out in their career?
This is their. I'll have a quick look for you. It's their penultimate album to their other 2005 release, Hypnotize.
Okay.
So they released 2 albums in 2005, Memorize and Hypnotize.
Oh, fair. Jordan, what did you think about the album?
So I'd never heard of. Well, I'd heard of System of the Down before, but I hadn't heard of their music before. And this is a little bit embarrassing, but I actually thought it was System of the Downed for like my entire life. Like, if anyone's listened to our previous reviews, which are all part of our podcast normally, I'm a big hip hop fan and I'm pretty ignorant to any other types of music for the most part. I've been getting introduced to stuff by these guys, and I'd heard people say the name before, and I completely
more
took it
importantly, what did you think the word "downed" means?
I didn't know. I was just like, oh, system's down. I don't know.
The system's down.
There's a bunch of computer guys.
So awesome.
Sid's probably going to hate me a little bit for this one. He's currently sitting behind the camera. So I started out listening to it. Normally I listen to the album 3 or 4 times normally, albums we review. But I kind of got carried away this week because a different album dropped and I was listening to that the whole week. And I forgot about this album until today, so I've only had one listen. It was a very broad listen, and I really loved the intro, the Soldier side. I was like, I'm actually going to really like this. I was like, this is going to be really good. And then as it kind of came in, it sounds very weird. It was almost nostalgic, even though I hadn't heard anything before, because it reminded me of what people used to put on, like, Call of Duty montages. You know, like back in 2000, they put like sniper montages. It kind of reminded me of that vibe. And I don't know if it was because the other album that came out was an Eminem one. It's just all bars. I was just in that mood. I was so hyped on that.
Yeah.
That listening to this, it wasn't what I was in the mood to listen to. So it might have affected my kind of listening experience.
Okay.
So I'm not writing them off. But I don't like. I don't know what it's called, like a technical term, but when people sing deliberately so their voice breaks.
Oh, like scream? Is it called screamo?
I think it's
Which happens on
Is it a
this.
variation of screamo?
I think so.
I don't like that sound,
Okay.
and that's kind of all over the.
So when you hear that sound, you sort of shut down a bit.
Yeah, so I'm not necessarily taking in what's being said, but the instrumentals are pretty hard. Like I am liking the overall sound from sonically,
Yeah.
but nothing really caught my attention
Oh, fair.
on this, which I feel really bad because this is our first filmed review, and I'm like, didn't really like it.
Hate it.
But I don't know. It might grow on me because it did feel nostalgic, which is weird because I hadn't heard it before.
That's quite odd.
Decent. Fair. Well, I heavily related to Sigaro. Is it Sigaro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. Obviously, the lyrics and everything, really. Also, I enjoyed BYOD and I liked Violent Pornography. I like the heavy guitars. I like the plucking. They weren't like they were having fun with what they're doing. You know what I mean?
It wasn't overtly technical.
Yeah, it wasn't overtly technical, but
There's some really big riffs throughout.
Definite expression. I love the expression on this. I'm not a huge System of the Down fan or anything. I don't usually listen to that sort of music, but I can appreciate music on that level. It's pretty funny. They got a lot of humour in their
Yeah,
in their work.
It's a bit satirical.
And I like anything with a bit of fucking humour in.
Yeah.
So them three of my favourite tracks are BYOB, Cigarole, and Violent Pornography. Some of the tracks I wasn't really I was listening to them, but I wasn't like engaged as them three. So yeah, I do like the sound. I like his voice as well. Is it Serge Tarkin?
Yeah.
Serge Tarkin. I know him because he's on a Tech 9 hook.
What's that
Straight out
called?
the gate.
Straight out the gate. That's just a tune.
Yeah, so I recognised the voice. I was like, I like this guy's voice. He's got a good voice. The album was produced by Rick Rubin.
He's got his hand in everything.
Beastie Boys, Rick
Everywhere,
Rubin.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's a huge thing. And was it also Darren? I'm going to say this wrong. Malarkian.
Malarkian.
I'm going with Malarkian.
And we're sticking with Malarkian.
And we're sticking with Malarkian. if
You will still try and correct us.
That's not the case.
I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Didn't mean any offence. But yeah. So that was the System of a Down Mesmerise album. That's what we think. So if you have any opinions or suggestions for any album of the week you want us to review,
Because we'd love to hear them.
email
please.
us. Yeah, email us. We're not begging.
I am.
Jack's begging.
No, but
No, it's just good to have some feedback.
We'll love some suggestions for albums. Anything you're really into, would be good to like tear it apart and say how shit it is.
I like it.
Sometimes compliment.
That'd be lovely.
Very rarely, yeah. It's actually Jack's turn to choose an album.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
what
it
we're doing
is.
on the podcast is we do podcasts weekly, and then they just take it in turns basically. So we're going to carry on that same formula on video.
And this week,
He's come prepared.
I've been debating it actually, because there's been a couple that have gone back and forth, but I'm going to choose this week. It's quite a recent release, and it's got quite good reviews all round so far, everything I've read. I'm going to go with Ocean Wisdom's new album, Wizville.
Very excited to hear that. I mean, I've heard it, but
To listen to it in depth.
yeah, definitely.
There are 2 songs from it, so big
Decent.
exciting times, and we'll see you probably in a couple of weeks with another.
Couple of weeks. Let us know at Freefelling Actors. If you've got any suggestions for albums you want us to listen to, give feedback, whatever. We'll review anything. We'll review the soundtrack to You, Me, and Dupree. We don't give a shit.
You mean it's
Alright. Cheers. Catch us next week.
Peace.